Can't hear anything.
Oh, there we are.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Oh. There we go.
It's like this time there was no video, but you knew.
Yeah, I pressed the button.
Okay, there you go.
There you
We're
are.
on.
Hello.
What's up? Hey, I got a very serious question.
I will attempt a serious answer.
This is serious.
Okay.
I'm not being funny. I have to know this.
Okay.
When girls pee, do y'all flush the toilet and try to race the swirl going down?
No,
Because guys
you?
do. Yeah, guys do that. We pee and then halfway through we flush it and see if we can beat it. From
Maybe if I'm like really in a rush, but like typically no.
that we do it as a
No, I would
competition.
feel weird that like water would splash up.
Oh, interesting.
I don't.
So and if we don't beat it, then obviously
You lose.
yeah, because it comes back up yellow. Not comes back up yellow, but you continue peeing in it. It's already flushed, so it's yellow.
Yeah.
I would just like to point out.
And that was my question.
I would like to point out that, and I would like to thank those who followed up on my Lisa Left Eye Lopez comments from one of the previous episodes.
Jesus Christ.
And I would like a public apology
What do you mean?
because I was correct.
No, you were not correct.
I don't even remember the conversation. What was it?
I don't remember either. Let's move on.
John was wrong about something.
No, y'all told me I was crazy and wrong about why Lisa Left Eye
Because
Lopez.
You said she wore a condom on her eye.
She did. They proved me right.
She had condoms on her eye, Shram said.
So tonight, I got a crazy story tonight.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Okay, I'm wrong. For once, Jen's TikTok knowledge.
That wasn't TikTok knowledge. That was 6th grade slumber party knowledge. Thank you.
Why
very
would
much.
you wear? Oh my god.
That's not the point. The point is it happened.
Well, there you go.
Wow. Because we laughed at you pretty hard
Yeah.
in that episode. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
I know. I listened back to it.
But most people will think that I'm right. So like, I'm not gonna put this segment in the episode. You understand that, right?
Yes, I understand.
Yeah. So no one besides, the people here or fans here are gonna hear about it.
Well, that's what matters, you know?
I mean, you could mention it every episode from now on, and it will never appear.
I understand.
In the public record.
I understand.
But someone else is going to look it up, though, from the other episode. And
Someone
they're gonna be
else
like, oh
right
my
now,
God, they were
aka
wrong.
Shram
Yeah,
or
but how are they going to get
Wolfie,
the word
can do
out?
me a favor and go back 5 minutes
know.
and videotape the segment of John saying I was wrong.
I have the control over all the tens and thousands of people that listen to every episode.
You're right.
So how?
I think we should move on from this conversation and get started so that we are close to wrapped up when the pizza gets here.
Wrapped up? Yeah, good condom joke.
That was a good kind of joke.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Did you plan that?
I didn't.
No-
I wish I could say I did.
No glove, no love. Pfft, not for me. All right, aye, Jen. Okay, are we doing something today?
Yeah, surprise
Yeah.
shot. Who's this for, John?
Oh, so yeah,
Hang
I
on.
told you to tell me who it's for. This
Hang
is
on.
for.
This is
No, it's not. Okay, if you would just occasionally be in the Discord, then you know who it's for, and it ain't your friend.
They're all
I
our
keep,
friends,
I keep a
so-
list, so.
This is for who? Who did we? Oh, this is for Courtney. That's right. This is for Courtney. I told her that we would get the worst shot we could, so I hope this is pretty nasty.
I actually don't think it's bad, so sorry.
No shot is bad.
All right, you
unless
know
we're
what?
doing
No.
absinthe.
Fuck it. Let's put a shot.
No.
No, hold on.
No,
I said
you didn't tell me that in advance.
I said let's make it terrible. I say we put a shot of hot sauce in each one of those.
Okay,
She
go for it. Go get some hot sauce.
she needs our support. She's having a bad experience.
Oh, I'm sorry, Courtney.
So this is for her.
Are we going to do this shot, then a hot shot sauce? Hot sauce shot?
Yeah. That seems like a lot of work.
Yeah.
Can we make it up to you?
I'll do it. I'll come up with something else terrible. But well, how about maybe we save the good one for like a chaser almost.
Yeah.
So let me go come up with something that's terrible.
Terrible.
Give me a moment, please.
Do we have any more pickle vodka?
No, that's long gone.
All right. While she's going to do that, we're going to start. And, well, actually, you just go ahead. Are we doing 2 shots? You go ahead and do the surprise shot.
No, I can't do the surprise shot song without Nicole.
Oh, wow. When y'all did an episode together without me, you did it.
We didn't do an episode without you.
That would be fucking crazy.
We can make that happen if we get enough fan requests, though.
No, I don't think so. I'm just kidding.
You're not. Anyway, John, what would you like for Christmas? Because I haven't been able to get Christmas gifts yet, but I want to get you guys something nice. What do you want? What should I get you?
I don't want anything for Christmas.
That's a lie. What do you want?
Oh, you talking about next year? Because I think we already had Christmas. I'm just kidding. I need to start being nice. All right. Jen, I don't want anything. I honestly don't want anything for Christmas. Didn't you give me something for Christmas?
No, I haven't gotten your gifts yet because I'm poor.
Well, don't worry about it. I literally thought you had already got us something. I thought you got us that hot sauce with the grenades. No.
I got hot sauce with handcuffs like last year.
We didn't get you anything. Pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
Dude, we're poor too, man. All right. Your Christmas present is me being nice to you. Starting now.
That was your New Year's resolution last year.
Was it really?
It really was. It didn't work.
Kinky hot sauce. I need another moon. What does that mean? Blue moon? Are you drinking Blue Moon? Oh, God. We're not getting the Vegemite shot.
The Everclear was worse than the Vegemite.
So, is Courtney even here?
I don't know. I can't see the screen.
Oh. Let me, can someone message the link to her? What are you doing?
She's bringing in a shot. But I didn't see her for a second. Did everyone see or anyone see my links about the Lizzie Borden house that I put on the Discord?
No, what about it?
Well, there were just a bunch of paranormal experiences that people were documenting, and there was a new photo. But I don't know if the photo was actually... Oh, no, this is... No. No, please don't make me do it. Nicole, why would you make me do that? Why would you make me do that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know exactly what the fuck
Oh,
I'm talking
God,
about.
is this fucking absinthe?
Yes, it is.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It is.
Dude, number one, we don't have sugar.
I don't know what you're talking
All right.
about.
Oh, my God, dude. Oh.
It's all right. So this one's for Courtney.
Yeah, but I was like...
I offered you a shot, and I told you it wasn't going to be that bad. You committed to Courtney. We were going to take something awful. I picked something out.
Yeah, but there's a fucking limit.
Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Sit.
And why'd you pour so much? And you can't...
Because I finished the bottle, and that was actually momentous. So
Fucking shit.
Was that the nice bottle that I've had since the beginning?
I rather drink my own pee, and it looks the same. That's usually how my pee looks.
I think you need to see a doctor.
You made the
if
same
your
joke
pee-
during episode 10, the last time that we had absinthe.
All right, let's do it. Let's get this shit out the way.
You gotta do the song.
All right.
Don't
What-
give me this look.
Do
I don't.
Do the song for the next person we're doing the shot for, whoever Nicole said it is.
I didn't say it yet.
Surprise shots. Surprise shots. We know what it is, and it fucking sucks.
This one's for you, Courtney.
Hey, let's pour them out. They won't notice.
This is live. They will notice. Sorry. All right, guys. Cheers. Honestly, this is not the worst shot we've ever had. So, cheers.
Speak
Down the
for
hatch.
yourself.
Oh God, that was
Woo!
terrible. Oh, Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I forgot how terrible it was. Jen, oh my God. You can do it.
Jen,
just block your nose. Plug
I
your nose.
also didn't take it. I was just joking. But now
Are you serious?
Now I wish I didn't say that.
Oh my God, they both haven't taken it yet.
Oh. Oh, God. Oh, what is that?
Absinthe. We've discussed this. Man, I can't wait for that pizza. I had celery and hummus for lunch. Ready.
Didn't we make a pact never to do that again?
But now we have finished the bottle. We can't have it again unless we purchase another bottle. Like, that one's lasted us for 4 years.
You're not supposed to drink it like that. You're supposed to drink it with sugar.
Oh, wow.
It doesn't make it any better.
Not really.
All right, let's just move on.
What's up, Chris?
What's up?
All right, well, let's do the other shot that we
Oh,
intended.
my
can't
God.
even
Jen
do
is
another
so
shot.
angry with
Surprise shots! Surprise shots! We don't know what they are because they're a surprise.
Shram, am I supposed to log into Discord right now?
Who's this one for?
Hang on.
Important post for Jen. All right, let me just see what this is about.
I think she made...
Oh, God.
There you go. She made...
Oh, whatever. Well, you know what, Shram? You and the other 5 people in there are the only people that are going to see it. So
Important post for Jen. Okay, so this surprise shot is for Leanne. What's up, Leanne? And...
oh my God, dude.
Cheers. You can do it. Oh, that was nice. See, that was good.
There's just so many different alcohols.
Oh, God. Fucking shit. That shit don't even fucking mix. It's like coffee or something.
No, it was
It was caramel, crown, and amaretto.
Ooh. Yeah,
What
I could
the
taste
fuck?
the cherry. It was good. I liked that.
Why
It was,
are we still doing these shots and shit? Like, this is fucking goddamn.
because
we've been
every
doing this shit for
episode-
5 fucking years. We're still
every
doing
year,
shots.
every episode, John goes, "Are we gonna do a shot?"
Yeah, I know.
God
There you
damn.
go. Leanne's here. See, she saw that shit.
No, Leanne.
That's what
oh,
it's
Leanne.
all about.
Leanne, what's up?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Lord, man. Let's cut out the shots.
No, we can't now. This is like part of the tier. Like, this is part of why people join.
That's my one
Is
contribution that
to
I know
see
won't get
us
cut
be
out.
miserable.
I'm about to cut you out.
Okay,
Snip, snip.
I'll just move back.
All right. Move back.
Hopefully she means to this house.
Jen, we're going here.
Earth.
Jen, I'm going to show you where we're going, and you're going to tell me what country it is.
It's covered by a cloud that I don't know.
Damn it. Where's Germany? I mean,
In Europe. It's in Europe.
All right, let me just type in the fucking address.
Das Boot.
Das boot.
Auf Wiedersehen. I mean,
What'd you just call me?
I made
Guten Tag.
Wiener Schnitzel earlier this week.
you
Yeah,
did? Ooh,
I
yum.
did. It was delicious.
Yeah, it was.
Did you serve it with brown gravy?
Yeah,
No,
Brown Duke.
I didn't. We did not. What did I serve it with? Apple. I made homemade applesauce with like
Ooh.
I did. It was pear and apple.
Ooh.
And then I did a loaded baked potato with it. I think.
Loaded
Swish.
with man juice.
Delish.
All right, tonight we're going to Beelitz. Beelitz, Germany. This is a small village. Can you pronounce the real Heilstatten?
Heilstatten.
Heilstatten. Oh man, that sounds like Hitler-ish.
I mean, honestly, it's a harsh language
is.
sound to begin with.
Beelitz Heilstatten.
Did you know that we Colleen's on our list for surprise shots? She's number at this point number 6 down the list. But we have somebody, our first like continental European supporter.
And why did you do this?
What do you
I
mean?
was doing support
No.
continental Europe.
You went like this.
She's from the Netherlands.
Yeah, but we've had British people support us, like Alex and Darren.
Yeah. I mean, like continental.
No,
like
she's
Europe.
She's from the.
They're in the Europe.
I know, but I mean, like another outside of a English-speaking country. You know?
Oh,
It's our first.
You didn't say that.
What do you mean
That's
it's our
what I meant.
first?
Our first Supremo.
We have listeners in every different country.
I
Even
know.
like China.
But I mean, like Taco Supremo that I sent a thing.
supporters.
Yeah.
That you sent a
Supremo.
thing to. I sent the thing
No.
to it. And it wasn't Netherlands. It was Neverland.
Netherland.
Oh, shit. Well, maybe she's not going to get it then.
Well, Captain Hook might.
I hope. Yeah. Hopefully, I did address it for you when you
She's
took
not-
it to the post office.
She's
but-
not going to get it because I sent it to Neverland.
Anyway, it's a neighbor of Germany, and that's why I.
Their
that.
their flag is red with a cross, isn't it? Or is that
Holland.
What, Germany?
Netherlands? Isn't their flag red with a
I don't think so. It's orange, isn't it?
I thought it had the blue cross.
Netherlands
Whoa, this looks like a peen
flag.
with balls hanging down.
I think they should probably go get that checked out.
That's about how low my balls hang.
What am I thinking?
All right,
of?
can we get a story on?
Yeah.
Can we do this?
Nope, that's
Can
not.
Can
what
we
I'm
do
thinking
this?
of.
Before people
red,
just,
white, and blue.
Isn't that
yeah,
France?
people are
I
leaving.
think it's flipped.
People are leaving. We already had one person leave.
That's okay.
All right,
Rude.
tonight we are talking about the pink giant. This is a story that no one has ever covered, and I know that for a fact. I mean, I didn't actually look that up or anything, but there's no fucking way.
No way. Just us.
But this is an insane in the membrane case.
Insane
Crazy,
in the membrane.
crazy case. I've got everything about this case that you need to know. Some of it's translated from Germanese. Okay. So there may be a slight translation error, but
Did you say Germanese?
this case will blow your mind. Blow your mind. So we're what?
Nothing.
We're going to 1991.
Oh,
All
the year of
right.
our birth.
No.
My birth.
Man, fuck the 2000s, dude. You know what? Let's bring back the 90s. Like, what do I have
It's
to
coming
do,
back
man?
in fashion right now.
No.
Like, I feel like I should go purchase some butterfly clips, and I will be right in with the cool kids.
I have been getting back to the 90s. Look at this headphones, Jen. You want to have sex with those?
No.
Those are some pretty rad headphones. Like, let's bring rad back.
That's an
Rad.
80s term.
Rad.
No, it's not. Yeah, I think it is an age term.
Really?
80s.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like a Back to the Future term. So there's that coon. If you guys are on live, well, let me do my intro shit. Welcome to the Talk Murder Me podcast. My name is John. I'm sitting here with Jen and Nicole. We live stream every Saturday. This is a little different because it's Friday, but I got to go to Mama's house tomorrow morning. So we're doing it early. But we live stream every Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We release episodes all week during the week, and Monday, Wednesday, and sometimes Friday. So follow us on any podcasting app. And also like our other podcast, Among the Dirt and Trees. Brienne, she's doing a great job. Thank you.
What is wrong with you?
Lauren goes, damn, that absinthe is strong.
I
Legit,
know.
Like, what is wrong with you?
I don't know. I'm like fucking seeing the green fairy and shit.
Ah.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
Shit, I gotta be at work at 8 a.m.
Thank
I
God
gotta
it's
be-
Friday night.
I got to be at
and
Mama's
I
house. Tonight there's a crazy case. If you're watching this live stream, you can see where we're at on Google Earth. All the photos will be on talkmurder.com. This is one you definitely don't want to miss. You at least have to see what the pink giant looks like.
Ho, ho, ho.
That's the killer's
Giant.
moniker. Also, he's known as the Beelitz killer, which we're here on live chat now. The Beelitz Herrstatten.
Would you mind zooming out just a little bit so I can see like where in
He just really wants to look at
Where
that
in Germany?
phallus.
Yeah, he does.
Man, that
That's-
would hurt going in.
That's a thing that a lot of men enjoyed doing is looking at phalluses. Anyway,
the problem
scroll, move out.
The problem is y'all never play with the balls.
Ew,
Well,
stop.
all right.
Scroll out.
Oh, let's see where Nicole's been. She's been here and here and
Actually,
here.
no, I haven't.
Here. She's so traveled.
Yeah,
You're both traveled. I think out of the three of us,
Fuck? I've literally been to fucking every country that starts with or ends with Stan, and they're all the fucking same. I'm not traveled. I've been to.
We're looking at this like upside down.
I've been
Okay,
to
that's
Afghanistan, Tajikistan, and South Carolina. Like that is not traveled.
fine. You've been to like Romania
in
and
Mexico.
Italy.
In Mexico.
Yeah. Okay, we're near Potsdam. Okay, there you go.
Potsdam. Yeah, actually.
There.
That's that's the next biggest city. I've never been there. I'm
That-
just wondering. I was curious what the next biggest city was.
Well, tell us about Beelitz, because the killer was actually tried in Potsdam.
I mean, weren't there some significant trials in Potsdam from World War One or Potsdam agreement?
What do you
treaty?
think?
Something?
Been a while.
That's a good question for Gene.
There's a 100-year-old Nazi secretary who's in trial now.
Yes.
Really?
And
Yes.
you know what she got?
What?
She just got sentenced 2 years probation. But then they can't. I mean, it's a woman.
She's literally 100 years old. I get it.
Yeah,
Also.
but I know. But also, she didn't really. She was a secretary. I mean, she knew about all the concentration camps.
Mm.
All right, so this is so we're at Beelitz, Hellstatten.
Heilstatten.
Zig Heil. Is that what you want to say, Jen?
No.
Nope. Not what she said.
So this is actually a lot smaller than I thought it was. And that big old penis. God, man, I wish mine was that big. At least wide. So it's a lot smaller than I thought. And so with this story, let's start here in 1991. This is where we're starting. We're going to a pine forest.
Is this the Black Forest?
I couldn't find out exactly where. There was no trails or anything.
Okay.
It was probably like a little path, I would imagine. Maybe like over here. Walking in here.
Mm-hmm.
And now looking at this little village, that's what it's called, a village.
Mm-hmm.
It's very underpopulated from what I thought. So if you're walking in this little clearing right here, Jen, you may be the only person who has walked in this clearing in the last week or so. Right? You're out getting your jog on, and you gotta look good for live stream. And then you meet a man.
What kind of man?
I meet a man? That's something that doesn't happen. You made me the protagonist of the story?
Jen, what if you meet the man of your dreams at the party tomorrow night?
I won't.
You sound so sure.
Jen.
Well, I know everyone that's going to be there tomorrow.
What if you don't?
They're all married.
That's
Well,
even
what
better.
if there's someone else that's there that you don't know?
But I've been to parties at my friend's house before, and I know they're social circles. Social circles.
Jen's drunk.
That absinthe, though.
No
You're the one that
midnight-
kept saying you thought the
This
beer
literally
had
is fucking weed
no,
in it.
No midnight kisses for me.
Smell it. It smells like
It's
fucking...
okay.
It's the hops.
We'll be asleep before.
All right, y'all need to be
it's
quiet
midnight.
so I can do the story.
I just want to go out and dance.
Everyone is saying y'all need to the background noise needs to be muted a little bit.
They've been saying that since episode 1, so fuck them.
Tonight we're going to Beelitz. And look at this little... I don't know exactly where this happened. And this is very tragic. Not tragic. This is very fucking sane. But a little trail like this,
Mm-hmm.
which, looking at the village, not many people would walk in. Oh
Yeah.
my God, can you get that dog? Oh my God, that dog is driving me fucking nuts.
Not my dog.
Every time we record.
It's Stella. We love Stella.
All right. So we're going to 1991 here tonight. I'm just going to jump right into it. A woman, Tamara Petrovskaya.
Let me see it.
Petrovskaya.
Let me look at it.
Is Petro VSK
Petrovskia.
Tamara Petrovskia. She is walking in the pine forest. She is walking with her 3-month-old baby in a carriage. Now, as I said, this is a very small village, and nothing ever happens here. So, yeah, you're not going to see anyone on the trails. You're not going to come in contact with anyone, or maybe one person, but you're also not going to get brutally murdered because it's such a small village.
Well,
so, and we don't.
I mean, like, I feel like because we're doing this case here, I would beg to differ, but I don't want to get ahead of myself.
She's walking. She's actually pushing her baby, 3-month-old baby, in a stroller. She's actually going to a Russian military hospital, Beelitz, which I guess is on the cusp there in Germany.
Wait. It was a Russian military hospital?
That's what it said.
So probably Soviet. What year did you say this was?
1991.
Here. So, okay. Oh, so this is like just as the Berlin Wall is falling, East and West Germany, Soviet versus
all right, maybe I'll just say Germany.
Allied.
No, thank you,
Okay,
please.
God,
I understand now.
No.
Just the context, yeah.
No, I appreciate it. I just wanted to make sure I heard correctly.
She's walking to a hospital because her husband worked there as an army doctor. Now, she has a 3-month-old baby. First baby, she's taking a stroll in beautiful Beelitz. I mean, look at this place. If you're on the Google Maps or just go to Google Earth, I mean, look how beautiful this is. I mean, it is so green and lush. I mean, this is a recent sky satellite photo here. Look at the trees. There's a lot of places to do activities here, you know? So she's walking. That was a stepbrother. So.
I got it. Mm-hmm.
So she's walking her baby. She's pushing her baby. She's going to see her husband who worked as an army doctor. And all of a sudden, I would say a guy popped out and surprised her. Hi, here I am. I'm going to kill you. But that's really not what she was thinking, because this man had been watching her, and he had positioned himself behind a tree, a pine tree, and all of a sudden she's walking. Now, this is 3 p.m. in the afternoon. And like I said, as you saw the map, there's no one else there. It's just her pushing her baby. And a man who has been watching her for at least 30 minutes coming down the trail jumps out. And usually, all right, so if a man jumps out, maybe he has a knife. Oh my God, that's scary. But this man was different. This man, he wasn't wearing pants. This man wasn't wearing a shirt. He wasn't wearing anything besides, quote, a bra and knickers.
Wasn't prepared for the bra comment. I was thinking you were about to say loincloth. I don't know.
What's a loincloth?
I thought he was going to say that he was only wearing shoes.
Just something to cover his
loin.
Yeah.
Guys, this is going to get really fast. This is going to get fast and furious real quick. So make sure you hold on. It's going to get bad. A man.
So he's wearing bra and panties.
No, a man jumps out wearing a bra and knickers, which are panties. And not only that, but this man is 6'3". He's got pretty long hair, and he just jumps out. Now, this is
Russell Williams
in the middle of the day, and this giant, I mean, 6'3" is pretty big.
He's tall.
Tall enough for me.
He jumps out. He's just wearing basically a Speedo at this point, and I do
acceptable swimwear in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but in the middle of the forest.
Yeah, weird.
Why was he wearing a bra?
Looking back at the Google Earth,
did he need a bra?
Where's the ocean here? There's no ocean.
None.
He is in the forest wearing nothing but a bra, like a brassiere, I don't really know what that fucking is.
You want to
It's
see?
Okay,
the
I'm
short.
sorry.
It's the
Damn it.
long version of bra. Brassiere
Brassiere is a bra.
Oh, that makes sense. He's wearing a brassiere and knickers. He jumps out, and before she now this is a young mother, not even she's 32 years old. Young mother pushing her baby.
Oh, shit,
so
that's our age.
before she had time to do anything, to even think about how absurd this is, this random guy jumping out dressed in nothing but a brassiere and knickers is going to get crazy. This man jumps right in front of her. First thing he does is grab the baby.
Oh no!
As I said before, she's pushing a 3-month-old baby. And
He just grabs the baby, or does he grab the whole carriage and runs away with it?
No, he grabs the baby out of the carriage.
Oh.
Rips it out of the carriage.
Oh no!
All right. The mom is still in shock. She doesn't do anything because she, it's happening so fast. This happens within seconds. This guy grabs this baby and pulls him out of this baby carriage.
Pram.
What does he want with the baby?
Yeah, pretty weird.
And then with all of his strength, now he is a 6'3" built guy. With all of his strength, he takes the baby by the legs and smashes him on an oak tree.
Oh no! 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 Why?
Over and over and over. It said killing him instantly, but we don't really know.
I don't like that.
I will say that the baby did die of, quote, severe cranial injuries.
Oh.
The mom now is in shock still. Who is this guy? And now he just grabs the baby? Like, this is within the first 10 seconds. So now she is trying to, quote, pull her baby's dislocated corpse, end quote, from the killer's arms. At that point, this guy, dressed in knickers and a bra, 6'3", the pink giant, throws the baby on the ground like you would a spike in a football if you just made a home run pass. You throw it on the ground, and then he jumps straight on the mother.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
He said home run
he
pass.
did. He did it on purpose.
Okay. I don't think he did it on purpose.
What-
He used to play baseball. He knows what a home run is.
This guy throws this baby on the ground, and at that point he jumps on the mother. Crazy, eh?
That's terrible.
He rips off the mother's, rips her shirt open, rips off her bra, and then strangles her with it, and then he rapes her. And then he just leaves. He just walks away.
Terrible.
He walks away. He walks away with wearing nothing but literally panties and a bra. He's walking through the woods.
That's so weird.
It's so weird.
What's
Thank
he
you.
gonna? Does
Really
he have?
fucking weird.
Does he have like a wig and a dress or something he's gonna put on after?
Ooh, good question.
Like, is he why is he wearing? I just want to know why he's wearing a bra. Does he
does he have man boobs where he
Boobs?
needs it?
So Natasha on live chat has a really good point. She said, what's crazy is I think about scenarios like that and how I can defend my kids if something like that were to happen. It's not that the mother didn't try to defend her baby. It just happened so quick. Like I'm saying, this was in seconds.
I don't think that Natasha was saying the mother didn't defend her child. I think that it's just like, as a mother, you want to think about that.
How do you protect your...
You got to get a hootie.
A hootie?
Yeah.
Like in the Blowfish?
No,
but Jen,
like one of those the personal alarms that
Jen,
like if you have on a keychain.
Jen, who the fuck's gonna hear that out here? Huh? Is somebody gonna hear a hootie out here?
It's not
That's a
necessarily
good
about
point.
who's gonna hear it, but like you scare the person away. Like they have those.
You think that's gonna scare this person? A 6'3" giant wearing panties and a brassiere, you think is gonna scare him away? He just ripped your baby out of your stroller and like I don't know, like taking what I can think in my mind is like a sandbag. I don't know, maybe it's because I was in the military, but you take a sandbag and you just hit it hard as you can,
Baby's
like on a
not
wall.
as heavy as a sandbag.
He just smashes it.
That's terrible.
Smashes the baby by his leg. He's grabbing the baby this is a 3-month-old grabbing it, and the mother's just sitting like She can't even move. Like, that's how shock works. Shock works. It paralyzes you.
Yeah.
So by the time the first thing she does, obviously, is grabs her baby. But then, I mean, reading from the quote from one German newspaper, it said the baby, quote, pull her baby's dislocated corpse. The baby is completely, nothing is connected anymore.
That's terrible.
Because you have a 6'3" strong guy, like he's swinging a baseball bat.
But he's
got the baby's legs.
Did you all see the new footage of the Sasquatch, the drone footage?
No. Is this a new thing?
I'll share later.
Okay.
Has anyone heard this story?
No.
Not
I
even
just
close.
want to know why
Why do
he's
y'all-
wearing a bra.
What do y'all think I'm asking y'all guys when I'm asking that question?
Otherwise you're not going to get an answer, like, real time.
You won't hear anyone saying there's
John's
a delay.
like, there's weed here.
There's literally a bong.
It's a double IPA. It's going to smell like weed. They're
Dude, there's a
hops.
fucking bong with
The
smoke
name of the
coming out.
beer is called Dr. Dank.
Then, yeah, it's supposed to smell like weed.
No, the hops smell. Okay, beer.
Hop smells
beer-
like weed?
Yes, beer hops smell like cannabis.
Do you know
yes.
What?
Yes.
Yes.
Fucking high.
Agree.
I'm not high.
No.
Y'all are out of your fucking mind.
No, they do. Why do
Yeah,
you think they,
yeah,
they look
I
like
agree.
they look like them too, don't they? They smell the same.
This isn't a fucking condom situation. Hops does not smell like fucking bud. Dude, I grew up smoking weed.
Sip, sip past John, says Martin. There you go. Way to diffuse the situation. Mark.
Stram's like, I don't know what the fuck.
Listen.
No, Noah's listening to you. Okay.
This is literally
Ashley
the
says weed smells like garlic bread to me. I think weed smells like skunk.
my. Yeah, well, that's why they call it skunk.
Yeah, I
It's a
didn't
beautiful
know that.
smell.
No.
All right, let's move on.
You know, it's illegal
This-
to fly across the. You can't fly with weed.
Let
Did
me
you know
ask you
that?
something.
Yes. Did you try?
No, I didn't
What are
try.
you, Brittany Griner?
No,
You know who they traded her for? And I'm not
Yeah.
going to get into this, but who?
a terrorist,
No, not a
a
terrorist.
Russian guy.
Well, obviously.
That was the whole. We knew that was why they did that.
She got traded for a Lord of War. Basically,
A Nick Cage.
No.
No.
The Nick Cage, the one who
Russia.
has got, yeah, exactly, the one who can get you
But not an
Apache
actor.
helicopters,
Dude, listen.
the best weapons dealer in the world
You know what's interesting? But
for a basketball player.
you know
that
what's,
was
you know what's
definitely-
ironic is that like the NBA and WNBA like they have trade season. Like it's
And it was during trade season.
yeah, literally she was traded for.
That's
It's
fucked.
almost like they like during the combine when they have that little notification that goes do 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 do, and it's like the Washington Wizards have traded their pick for blah 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 blah.
All right. Yeah.
That's exactly
Let's
it.
move on. WNBA.
But
All right, let's move on.
you know what? No, hold on.
No,
hold on.
dude, I ain't got
Listen,
time.
You know what? WNBA players do not make enough money solely as a WNBA player to live. They don't make as far as much as the
Well,
men.
you know why? 'Cause no one cares about watching it.
Well, you know what? You should, because women's sports are just as good as men's sports.
It's like watching a male cooking show. Okay.
Or watching a man run around in bra and panties.
Boom.
All right.
Boom.
Well, who do you think would do this? What kind of guy you think would do this?
We'll watch Drag Race, but we won't watch women's sports. And that's not a knock on drag queens. I love RuPaul's Drag Race, and I love drag queens. I'm just saying.
You love drag
But
queens.
if something is monetized based on views and advertising, it's you can't pay more if there's not the advertising dollars there. It's hard. Yeah,
Just saying.
I know.
Why does no one...
Don't do it. Don't do it. Just keep going with the story.
This is what this guy looks like. Can you describe him for our podcast listeners?
Go it, Jen.
Ooh, he has a mustache, and he's not a
Jen
bad-looking
is looking
guy.
for a mustache ride.
No,
Man.
I'm not looking for a mustache ride.
What's a mustache ride? Is that
It's
That sounds
one of the
bad.
Disney parks' new attractions, actually.
That is a sexual thing.
that's I never heard that.
Seriously?
You can't grow a mustache, so it doesn't matter for you.
I can grow
Let's
this.
move on.
This is growing. I just got to water it a bit. It's fully grown.
It doesn't look any bigger than the first time you spit on it.
Yeah, spit on your mom.
You love my mom.
Chris says, who doesn't like a good mustache ride?
Hey, Chris.
All right,
Chris.
can you describe this? So this guy, does he look like he would wear a brassiere and panties in the middle
Not
of
in public.
in the middle of a German forest?
He looks like the guy that's playing Dodi Fayed
yes, in The Crown.
Yeah. He looks just like him.
That guy's good looking. I'm not gonna.
He looks just like him.
Yeah,
Dodi
sure he
Fayed.
does. All right. So we're going to talk about this guy, and then we're going to get into some more murders. If you're in the live chat, tell me who you think this guy is. I mean, with what I just told you, like, tell me all about this guy.
He does not appear to be native German.
Okay.
Let me see again.
He is not
no.
blonde,
I don't
not
like it.
blue-eyed. He does not appear.
No,
Well,
be from
that
Germany.
doesn't
this is a
mean
goddamn
anything.
fucking black and white picture. He literally is blonde
He-
and blue-eyed.
No,
That-
he's not.
not
No,
blonde.
he's not.
fucking
He has lighter eyes. He doesn't have brown eyes. He has light eyes. He's
my
not
God.
blonde, but he
literally-
has light eyes.
This is a black and white photo. He literally is blonde and blue
No,
eyes.
he's not.
Fucking yes. I got the damn.
Is he really?
Yes, motherfucker.
Wow. Well, then I'm
Jesus
wrong.
fucking titty
100%
shitters.
wrong.
Yeah. About the damn time.
Lauren, no, Dodie's not typically my type.
Shram says Freddie Mercury vibes.
Yes, I was actually thinking the same thing.
Let me show you right quick. Oh, shit. Let me show you what this guy looks like. His after picture. He was caught.
In
If
his
y'all
bra?
want to get there, then y'all can. Yeah, we get there. This is him before and after.
Oh, light eyes.
Well, he's
light hair. Wait.
there.
Oh,
He could have dyed his hair.
No, he's transgendered.
Can you please explain to the podcast listeners?
So our perpetrator he perpetrated the crimes as a male. It looks like he transitioned to a female. Maybe he was confused at the time, but that doesn't make an excuse as to why he's dismembered a baby.
All right, number one, he didn't dismember a baby.
Dislocated.
Yeah.
Nicole, can you please describe what this guy looks like?
Which photo?
Both. Before photo,
Okay, so in the first photo, he looks like he's a haired male
Medium.
with a mustache.
Mhm.
And it's a black and white photo. I would say he looks very similar to the actor who's playing Dodi Fayed in this season of The Crown. Second photo is a male transitioning to a female, longer hair, lighter brown, like light, almost blonde-ish hair, lighter eyes, and I mean he or she still has a very strong jaw. And
he is
nose.
wearing lipstick, right?
Yes.
So
She's
this-
wearing lipstick, yes.
Oh my god. Whatever.
I'm just trying to be politically correct.
Well, not for this fucking asshole. Okay, I can promise you that. All right. This
True, he dismembered
now
her
that
baby.
Dislocated.
now that I've showed you what this guy looked like, and I usually don't do that in episodes. I usually wait till we do a few murders. Let's go ahead and get the childhood out the way. You already know what he looks like. At 7 years old, this man right here, going back looking at him, at 7 years old, now he's from Beelitz. He's from that same town, and that's a small town. However, he's killed all the other victims besides that one. Happened everywhere else besides Beelitz.
Not in his hometown.
That was the only one that was in his hometown.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
So when he was in this specific instance, when the woman saw him when he jumped out, like maybe was he wearing the women's underwear, and then like maybe he saw the victim. Like we're
gonna get to why he was there.
Victims female.
We're gonna get to why he was there. He's an opportunist killer.
I just wanted to know if like they all saw him in his like
Jen, I haven't even started the damn story yet. Let's get this thing out the way. So this guy at what?
No, I'm not saying anything.
At 7, I'm gonna go over his background. Then we're gonna do some more murders. At 7, well, actually, let me do a fucking another murder, man. You're fucking throwing me off my damn game.
I'm sorry. While you do that, can I pee?
Yeah, sure.
He's gonna keep going.
Go ahead, keep going.
On October 24th, 1989.
I'm sorry. I had to.
Jen, you. October 24th, 1989. Let's go over the first kill this guy has had. This is crazy. So that one that I just talked about, that wasn't his first. That was actually the fourth killed, but his fifth victim. He had someone that survived, but that is his fourth kill. Okay? And that is almost about when he gets caught. So that's pretty much down the line. Jumping out, nothing but panties, brassiere. Let's talk about the first one real quick. October 24th, 1989. So 2 years before. The town of Beelitz. Let's actually go there on Google Earth. So it is D-E-E-T-Z. Deets. Deets. Give me the deets.
Give me them deets.
So let's see how far it is. Pretty far. It's pretty far.
Yeah, that's far.
Yeah, what do you think? So it was over here.
Yeah, that's far.
Yeah, that's Potsdam right there. Potsdam. So what do you think that is? Like, I mean, it's not that
That's
far.
like an hour drive, maybe? I don't know.
But let's look at Dietz right quick. So there's the same thing. There's not anybody here. What do you think? Maybe 1,000 people that live in this city, this village?
Maybe not even. Yeah.
Very small village. So we're talking about the first murder here right now. October 24th, 1989. The town of Dietz. Now, he remembers this town specifically because he's been there plenty of times. Now, he's not from there. He's from Beelitz. But he often travels to Dietz because he likes to hang out at the garbage dump.
Kind of an odd place to hang out.
Yeah. The actual garbage dump. Let me actually, 1 second, guys. I want to kind of see if I can find the garbage dump around here. I mean, this is so small. You think you'd be able to see
tiny.
it. But I don't
I
see
mean,
it.
it may look different today.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well. You know, it might be like this, honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly, it might be this, guys. I doubt there's a street view. No. You know, honestly, I think it is this. It kind of looks like this. So this is a very small village of Dietz. And this guy on October 24th, 1989, he's in Dietz, and he is in the garbage dump where you dump where the city trash people bring all the shit, your Amazon boxes, and they dump it out in this central location. He gets his laundry from there.
Oh.
And I'm gonna don't worry about like what that means right now, but we're gonna really get into like what his laundry is. He also gets his rubber dolls, his quote rubber dolls and things like that, end quote, from there. The rubber dolls are going to become important because that's how he likes to try things out. Like I said, this is the first time he's killed. He doesn't really know he's going to kill, but he's at the garbage dump. This is October 24th, 1989, and he didn't really find what he was looking for at the dump. He didn't find the panties he liked, the ones that feel really good on him. You know, he wasn't satisfied. So, he says the following, quote, "I found myself in a great disappointment and a great pain because the hope was not fulfilled." At this point, he's at the garbage dump. He needs fresh laundry, fresh panties. And he begins going around town, looking in apartment windows, little home windows, just kind of peeking in. And this is in the middle of the night. He's peeking in there and hoping he sees something that really attracts him. No, he's not looking for women to rape, women to kill, or babies to smash. He's looking for those panties, those silky panties, maybe something that feel real good on his skin. He's looking through the windows like that.
Something silky and frilly.
Yeah. So he begins trying out the windows. Let's see what windows are open. You know, I do see some panties in there. let's see if the window's open. He crawls through a few, but he doesn't really find anything he likes. Now, keep in mind, there are residents in these houses, and they're all sleeping. This is real late at night. So, at this point, he is wearing a bra and panties, but he has track pants on, and a women's sweater. So he's not like really crazy looking. But the urge is getting too strong. And he says later that he needed a woman who will, quote, perform sexual gratification together with me. He opens the window of a 54-year-old woman. Her name is Editrod Nixdorf. She is in her 50s and she's sleeping. But she left her window open and he saw something in her house that he liked, some lingerie or something. She is a married woman, but husband's not home at the time. So, actually, can I send this to you?
Mm-hmm.
And Nicole's going to read this. This is what I'm reading now is from some German newspapers. They are translated. I think one of them's called Der Spiegel or some shit like that. But there's not many sources about this case. It's kind of really obscure, which I love. But also I love the fact that it's so fucked up. It's so fucked up and it's so obscure that no one knows about it. Like you usually don't get those fucking things, right? I'm sorry. And I'm going to send this to you right now so you can read.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing. All right. How do I send something? What'd you say, Jen? What'd you say?
I don't know.
I can hear you.
I brought the stuff in.
Oh, okay.
The skunk.
Yep.
So, Edeltraud, she's sleeping, but she hears somebody crawling through her window, and this is what she says.
I have not gotten your email yet, so...
All right, keep refreshing it.
I'm sorry. When you said Edeltraud, I just thought of the Sound of Music. Edelweiss. Edelweiss.
Did you not get it yet?
Just maybe you should just read it for this one.
All right. Oh, fuck. I hope I didn't send it to my mom or something.
No, hang on, I got it.
All right, go ahead.
Pig bitch with a rich...
Well, no, this is what she says. She wakes up to this guy, this 6'3" guy. He's just like going through her laundry, her panty drawer, and the first thing she says is this.
Pig bitch.
No, she says, pig bitch! She's screaming.
Oh.
I'm reading it how it's written. I don't know what you want me to do.
Pig bitch!
With a rake, she tries to fight back. He forces her down, drags her into the house, and, with a hammer possibly, hits her head so that the brain ruptures and the bones of the skull burst. He strangles and throttles until nothing more stirs.
Oh my goodness.
They don't know what he used, but they think it's a hammer. And he didn't bring it with him. He just found it. It was there. A hammer, something strong, maybe a pipe. She's like, pig, bitch! Saying there's a pervert. She grabs a rake and she starts swinging it at him. Now she was in bed like a minute before. Now she's out, and this is a whole new thing. He wasn't even trying to wake her up. He just wanted the panties. She's trying she is swinging the rake at him. He picks up whatever's heavy, maybe a hammer, and he smashes this 54-year-old woman on the head multiple times. Cracks her skull completely open. And then drags her through the house. She is dead now from what we know. We don't know for a fact, but he does wrap her. This is that 54-year-old woman. He wraps her in a blanket, and he says it was to, quote, hide her so that I can later satisfy myself together with her. And in court, he would say the following: I simply had to have the woman under my control. I wanted to force her to rest in order not to lose again what I already had in principle, end quote. It reminds me a lot of Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
He likes that control. He wants to actually be in control, which is the reason he's going to make sure his victims are dead before he rapes them. And so he is a necrophiliac, right? Necrophiliac.
Yes.
He is a necrophiliac, but only because he wants to make sure that they're in complete control. He has the control. And then he's going to rape her. So he has smashed this woman's head multiple times with a hammer, had wrapped her up in a blanket, drug her through the home, and then when she was dead, that's when he can have his way with her.
All over a pair of panties?
Yeah. At this point, he grabbed several candles, which is one of the things that he liked about this house. The other ones didn't have, but she had several candles on the entryway table. He liked that, and I'll tell you why he likes that here in a minute. But they were lit too, or some of them were lit. He takes those candles and he forces those candles into every orifice of the woman's body. Now we don't know if she's dead yet or not. She may have been alive, but but when police found her body, her genitals were completely burnt and her anus was completely burnt.
He took a lit candle and...
Yeah, a lit candle. There were burnt candles found everywhere, plus the skin was torched. The genitals, the anus, and the mouth was torched. He loves the reason I'm saying he loves the candles is because it's very... It goes with the psychology, which we're going to talk about a lot because this is fucking crazy. So when she was in his control, basically when she was dead, then he raped her. He then positioned the body spread eagle with her panties outlining the corpse. So all the panties he didn't want to take with him that were in her panty drawer, he made like you see those chalk figures from a crime scene.
Mm-hmm.
He basically made that around her dead corpse. She was positioned in a very sexual, degrading way. Not sexual, but degrading. Really made her look, like you would just make it look terrible, right? Very degrading position. She's dead, and the panties are surrounding her body. That's the guy we're talking about. Fuck, I'm drunk. Oh, what the fuck?
It was the absinthe. Listen, that is
Awful.
wild. I haven't heard anything like this before. It's...
That's because they don't cover this shit on Morbid.
But I'm just saying, like, I thought one thing, and now I don't even know what to think because...
Well, you're drunk. I am too, yeah. Is that what you're saying? No, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm going to be not... What were you saying, Jen?
I'm just saying is that the first story you covered is he jumped out at a woman with bra and panties on. So, of course, you think... when we saw the after picture that this person is struggling with an identity and they're transgender, but he wanted, you said that they wanted someone to perform sex acts with them, but they wanted someone to perform sex acts with them only when they were dead.
That's a really good point you just made, and the wording here really tells you about his psychology. Okay. The wording here, and I'm going to read this again because it's so important. He says, a woman who will, quote, perform sexual gratification together with me, end quote. So he knows he's killing and raping somebody, but it's almost like a consensual kind of, I want someone who will perform this gratification with me.
Right. It sounds like someone he's looking for a partner who will consent and perform sex acts
exactly,
with them.
But he's not. He's killing and raping them, which is kind of
after they've already deceased, after they've been deceased.
Right. Yeah, but so that's his psychology. This psychology is crazy.
I'm very interested in this case. This is different than what we've gone over before.
Oh, so all my other episodes have been shit.
That's literally has nothing. No, that's not what I said. I'm just saying that this case is. This is a different case. Like, it's
weird.
It's a different case.
6 months later, he waits 6 months. There's an escalation period. Usually, killers do that. They have a cool down period, and they wait. So this was 6 months later. The second kill from him came from Krista. Her name was Krista Naujux. She was 55 years old. So there is something weird, right? This man, who is in his 20s at this point, is killing women that are way older, 50, 60, even a 70-year-old at one point.
Now, can I ask a question? When did this person start identifying as a female? Did they always identify as a female? Were they interested in only females? Not that it. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, but it's just interesting. I guess I don't know.
I'll get to that. So right now, from here, now this is 6 months later. So if you're on the Google Earth with us, you see Dietz.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're
Dietz
going
and
to
Watson.
Now we're going to Furch. So here we go. Oh man, it's like right over. It's like right over. I mean, you get this walking distance. And again,
I don't know. That seems a little further than that to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Was Dietz like right over here?
No.
Yeah. Wasn't it? Oh, there's Beelitz. Beelitz. That's where he's from.
Beelitz.
He killed in Dietz. Dietz, which is right here. Okay. So his second one was right here. And then now he's going
That's
Yeah,
not
that's
walking
far.
distance. That's far.
Man, y'all are fucking lazy. I could walk that shit.
No.
Man, y'all are
That's
fucking,
like
not in one day.
I'm gonna fucking get an Uber and all this stuff. I ain't got time for that shit.
Whatevs.
Look, now here he goes to Furch. That's a beautiful place.
Google Beelitz to Dietz.
Oh, you're just gonna do what she says. All right, there's a
Please.
beautiful river here. This is a nice part of Germany, you know. So,
I've only been to Germany once when I was like a 3-year-old.
and to think about it, this guy is already he is already doing something that is dangerous for him to get caught. This man is a 6'3" individual who is terrorizing and raping and killing women in very small villages that are next to each other. Obviously, when I think of that, you think of like Ted Bundy, which he didn't really plan anything out because the urge was just too strong. He would take any opportunity he could just to relieve himself. So, you know what I'm saying? Like that, he's not really planning anything, and it's like, all right, when are you going to catch this guy that's over 6 foot wearing panties and killing women, older women, and raping them? Like,
Well, I guess I'm just confused because, like, at first he was looking through the trash for panties, and then he's looking at other women's homes for panties, but then he kills the women for panties. But
Well,
they rape them. I'm just confused, I guess.
yeah, we know. We've known that since we've met you. But that's great, Jen. That was terrible. That sounded bad. I'm drunk.
Sure.
You know what? Fuck you guys. Wait, no, that sounded even worse.
It's fine.
It's not
absinthe.
fine.
It's the absinthe.
Absinthe makes me mean.
You only had one shot.
It's a good thing we're done with that bottle.
All right. Sorry. I'm sorry, Jen.
Thank you. That's what I was looking for. You crossed your fingers, but that's what I was looking for at the beginning of the episode about the Lisa Left Eye.
May 24th, 1990, 6 months after the murder we just talked about, this lady, Krista, 55 years old, she was choked to death with her own brassiere, and she was found where? Where do you think?
Woods.
Where else besides the woods?
Pavement.
No, this guy hangs out in two places, the forest and...
The dump.
There you go. She was found in the garbage dump of the city of Furch.
Oh, no.
So this is Furch right here. And, I mean, we found the other garbage dump. This is a very small village.
Yeah.
So she was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. You know why? Because he was at the garbage dump by himself, finding panties, finding undies, meundies.com. He was finding undies that he wanted to wear, and she just happened to walk by and catch him doing this. So she was a victim, and this is a 55-year-old woman. Her body was found a day later in the rubbish dump, covered with cloth and broken glass and just trash, discarded food,
That's
everything.
terrible. You know what it sounds like almost? It sounds like this person had an identity issue, and I am not defending. I'm just saying. This person had an identity issue. They thought, well, older women go to bed early, so they're looking through trash in the dump for panties. They don't find anything they want, so they go to older women's households.
Why do you keep calling her they? It's one dude. It's this guy.
I'm trying to be politically correct.
For this guy, he's a fucking monster.
I'm just trying to be politically correct because people who are transgender identify as they usually. So I'm just trying to be politically
These people
correct.
don't have fucking choices. They're fucking terrible. This guy is fucking terrible.
I didn't
All right, can you read the one I just sent you? Sorry. Go ahead, Jen. Say what you're going to say.
So what I'm saying is that it sounds like they're targeting older women because they think that they're going to be in bed asleep later. And then when the women wake up, they're looking through their panty drawers. And then when the women wake up in the middle of the night, they kill them and rape them.
Yeah.
But then they dump them in the dump. And then they're all, I don't know. That's just what I think.
I had her breast in my hand. I got so excited that I could not stop myself.
Around the corpse. Now, this is in the dump. So around the corpse, in the dump, was burnt out candles. Like I said, and I'm going to talk about why he likes the candles, but they really got him horny, these candles. But also, this happened 6 months later. So now there's a link. These villages, yeah, they might not be walking distance, but they're pretty fucking close to each other. There's not a lot of people either.
Yeah,
so,
they're all very remote towns.
Yeah, so 2 bodies, both older women, found with candles around the body with genitals burned, and the candles are burned and everything else. Obviously, it's the same guy, you know?
Yeah.
Plus, I want to say a lot of these places, they find the footprint of this man who wears a size 12 shoe, 12 and a half or whatever, this huge footprint that most Germans don't have. So they're at this point looking for a literal Sasquatch in the forest. That's
like
what
the video that they just put out in 2022.
So, do you guys want me to do one more murder and then talk about his psychology, or you want me to talk about his psychology or talk about his background first?
Which ifs?
Whatever
However you have it
feel
planned.
more comfortable with.
All right. So, 2 months later, this is July 8th, 1990. Another victim, a 58-year-old woman, in a garbage pit in the village of Wust.
That's the profile.
W-U-S-T.
Wust. They say W's like V's.
What the fuck?
Double V.
All right, so the papers. Oh, here it
Volkswagen.
is. Wust, Brandenburg. Oh, this is kind of far away. Sort of. So did you see that? Oh, wait, you guys can't see shit.
There we go.
Sorry. All right, so we were in Furch, right? Furch. Here we go. Furch. Right
Yeah.
here.
Mm-hmm.
That's Furch. And we're going to Wust. Right here. So, pretty close.
Yeah. Ish.
Pretty close. And again, a very small town. Well, this is like a
Well,
huge...
today that looks like a big shopping mall,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something. I don't know.
Maybe this is where it's like a Nazi emporium or something.
Anyway.
So in the yeah, okay. So very small town,
I'm sorry. When you said Nazi Emporium, I automatically thought of Rat Race.
Edith Weber, 58 years old. She was found 2 months after Krista was found, the other elderly woman. She was found July 8th, 1990. Where do you think she was found? In this village of Wust.
The dump.
In the garbage pit. She was raped and beaten to death. Workers had found her body when they were literally dumping out garbage. The people that go and collect the garbage for the town, they drove the truck back to the garbage dump and were dumping garbage. they found her body just sitting there, or just laying there in the pit. She was covered in trash, dirty rags, broken glass, and even broken bed springs. They find her, and they're really shocked to learn that she's alive. She's still alive.
Whoa.
Barely. She's barely hanging on. She's got brain damage, but she is alive. So, and with this one, this killer would say, quote, "I was completely obsessed with having the woman under my control," end quote. All right, let's go over this guy's background. I got to plug my computer up. You guys talk for a second. I got to plug this bitch up.
Okay.
Well, like I said, it sounds like there are a couple of things at play in this case. That the perpetrator is struggling with their identity and also control. And when you have control issues, I mean, that's like 90% of our perpetrator demographic.
Cases, yeah.
Yeah, when you think about it, it's all about control. Everything is about control. Anxiety is about control.
All right, so let's go over this guy's background. This man his first name, I guess, before he turned to a woman, is Wolfgang Schmidt. But now his name is Beate Schmidt. Beate Schmidt. Beate Schmidt.
Beate.
That's his name
Beate.
now. When he was a child, we're talking 7 years old, he had a hobby that his family didn't know about at first, but when they found out, they were completely disgusted. His hobby was he liked to go through his mother's underwear drawer. Kind
of weird. Yep.
When she was like in the kitchen or something, he would go through there. And if you want to read what I just sent you.
Wolfgang Schmidt remembers that he was 6 or 7 years old when he discovered his mother's underwear in the closet. He also remembers that he was quite excited. He put on the underwear, bras, knickers, petticoats, and felt overwhelmingly pleasant feelings. But it was even more beautiful for him, he found out in the course of time, when he soiled the laundry, i.e. made it wet, and cried like a baby.
He's 7 years old. 7. Now he does have a younger brother at this age. So he's 7. He's got a 3-year-old younger brother. So the family, the mother and the father, who were not abusing him in any way, they started wondering where the mother's underwear is going. And it could only be him. And they found that underwear in both the garden of the residence and the barn that they had. Now this guy, so he loved the feeling. I don't know why. He just like loved the feeling, and then he just put it on and he's just like, oh, that's so comfortable. But then he started getting these little kinky feelings like, oh, what if I piss in my mom's panties? And what if I defecate in them? You know, it would make me so bad. So he would do that. But then he would hide them because obviously you can't put them in the laundry because the mom didn't do that. So he started soiling himself in them, and that really turned him on. He would wear his mother's bras. He would masturbate. Now, this is 7 years old. I don't even know.
That's young.
Very fucking young, right?
That's like 7 years old. Isn't that before you really know what that means to do?
Yeah. That's
So,
young.
well, actually, he wore them at 7, but at 9, he started masturbating in them. He started...
Even still, that's young, right?
Soiling himself. He would pee in them. He would just relieve himself. He would defecate in them. He would feel all good. It's so warm. And he would even ejaculate in his mother's panties.
At 9?
And then, at 9. And then he would hide them because obviously you can't put them in the laundry. So the father went out looking for the mother's panties, knowing what to expect, and he found them all in the barn. They were all soiled. So he had a lot of explaining to do.
Lucy, you got some explaining to do.
So
That's awkward.
The feeling of the feces in the panties would really get him hard, and that's
Ew.
what he would do. Eventually,
9, isn't that like young
It's
for?
Eventually, they locked the panty drawer. I would have killed him. If my son did that, I'd kill him. I'd kill him. I mean, he'd be dead, but that's just me. They locked the panty drawer so that he couldn't get into him anymore. So then he is locked out of what he loves to do, and you can't take this away from me. I'll find it somewhere else. So what do you think he starts to do? He starts going around town and digging through people's trash cans. People throw away stuff. People poop in their panties and then they throw them away. They don't wash them. I'm going to find them.
Like, is this a common thing that happens, though? Like,
No, that's why I want to do the story. Is completely fucked up. Like, this
yeah,
is not,
you think? Yeah.
This is not a common thing, no.
Uh-huh. No, I'm just saying, like, I don't think that's a thing that happens a lot where people throw away their underwear.
Shram says, I'm the trash man. What's that from?
That's from It's Always Sunny.
The trash man.
I'm the trash man.
You remember
Yes.
you remember Danny DeVito when he was doing the you gotta
That's Danny DeVito's line.
Yeah.
I'm the trash man.
oh yeah, but the one where he's like if you
Comes out of the
want
couch.
to get if you have to pay the toll by going into the boys' hall or something. What was it?
Yeah.
The troll
yeah.
toll. All right, anyway, Shram, thanks for getting me off my game here. All right.
Getting him off track.
So he goes into people's trash outside their house, and he eventually starts looking into their houses and trying to find panties. Now, he is 9 years old at this point. He eventually finds his favorite place in the world where he's going to hang out for the rest of his life until he's arrested. The dump. The garbage dump. One man's trash is another man's fetish.
Ew.
He started hanging around this and also the woods. So a lot of the murders we talked about so far, especially one of the last ones he did with the mother and the baby, was in the forest.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and the other ones, so it's either the forest or the dump. That's where he kills, right? Or in some cases where he gets caught going into your house.
Yeah.
In the forest, there's illegal dumping sites, and he found that out at an early age. He would go in there. I mean, every forest you go to, every woods you go to, people just dump trash.
Mm-hmm.
And he would find panties and stuff out there. So that's where he started hanging around. So that's why he's out there wearing fucking panties, right? Because he's finding them out there. Can you read what I just sent you? You guys like this, or should I just...
No, it's good.
Oh, it's good, but it's not morbid quality.
It's talk merit to be quality, which is better.
What are you doing? That's your trash.
That's not my trash.
I don't like this because you're like, it doesn't smell like weed. But
That's a different beer.
This
You
smells
have
like,
Dr. Dank. That's Coastal Love. It's
this
two
smells
different
like fucking weed.
It's two
Can I
different
read,
beers.
or are you guys going to keep arguing?
That's like me saying, oh, it doesn't smell like dish soap. That's y'all's thing. I don't know that. But that was pretty sexist, actually.
Do you want me to keep going, or?
Okay. I don't think you want to hear that. People just kind of tune out.
No.
Will you please drink that beer for me? Because I don't want to drink it.
Why
done.
did you open it?
I don't know. It was a bad decision on my part. I don't want to drink it.
He can't walk past trash anymore. He searches until he can be sure that he has found all the laundry he can. There must be more and more. He hauls away bags, deposits them in holes in the ground, hides them in safe places in case he doesn't find anything. Then he puts them on, covers himself with excrement, masturbates. No one is allowed to see him. No one must know about the laundry. He fears nothing more than having his laundry taken away from him.
So he was in the forest because he wanted to be by himself, and then those people walked by and he had to kill them because he thought that they saw him being...
Well, they did see him masturbating with feces all over himself, masturbating in a pair of panties a lot of the times, yeah. So, but this guy is also just really fucked up in the head. I don't know. But yeah, that's a good point. He is an opportunist killer. He's not stalking these victims like some criminal justice professor. All right. When he was 10 years old, his mother caught him in the hayloft in the barn. He was standing there half naked. He had just managed to get rid of the dirty laundry and to wipe off the excrement on his body. End quote. So now he's starting to find more. You understand this guy has got mental fucking issues.
Yeah.
Now he's 10 years old. He's hiding this weird ass fetish with dumping in his mom's panties and rubbing it and masturbating in her bras. He's hiding this at 10 years old. So now he's getting tired of that because, that it's like when you do missionary all the time, you kind of want to try dog style, right? Getting a dog in the dog.
I wouldn't know.
So he's trying to think of creative ways now at 10 years old to satisfy himself. And that's when he does some things like he puts his mom's panties on backwards, he soils them, pees in them, and jerks off in them. Then he flips them around so they're pressed against his genitals, and he wears them all day.
Ew.
So he would also run around at night wearing nothing but a bra and knickers, and he would run into the garden. Now, this is when he's growing up in his teenage years. The mother not only noticed that the underwear was not only was he not stealing hers anymore because it was locked up, but she noticed that there's more underwear showing up, like in the barn, right? And the father beat him for it. Beat him. From what he says, quote, beat theatrics, yelling, scolding, and being grounded not to play with any other children. So anyway, that's basically this guy right here. Now, when he was 20 years old, he decided to enlist as a cop. So now this guy's a fucking cop. Jesus Christ.
Wait. He's a cop?
He was a cop. He had to do something for work. And he enlisted in the police force at Brandenburg. And during that time, he was a decent cop, but he would like to, when he gets called for a domestic altercation in the house, he would kind of sneak away and go through the panty drawers and stuff like that. He started a sizable collection, stealing from people around the town and his own co-workers. That's when he also introduced the candles to himself. It was, quote, like feeling in the seventh heaven, end quote. That's what he says. He would put on these lingerie, and he would light these candles, and the smell would just get him all hard, and he would just soil himself. It was just what he loved to do, right? So, what do you guys think about this?
I don't know what to think anymore.
That is gross.
Yeah.
That is gross.
It's especially hard when you have an officer of the law become a perpetrator, or a perpetrator become an officer of the law.
Yeah.
We even talked about it earlier today, kind of, when you had a criminologist arrested as the murderer for those Idaho victims. But
gross.
Someone who is close to the law and knows what not to do and knows, what you should not be doing and how to protect people, being someone who is perpetrating crime against someone else, is really upsetting.
Well, see if this is upsetting. This is him right here. This is a big dude. I mean, he's muscular, man.
Yeah.
He's huge. This photo right here. So at this point, he's locked up. He's in a psychiatrist. We're going to go more over his background or his kills, but he is at this point in a mental institution, and that's
so. Was
him.
this before he was
convicted? This was after. But I wanted to show you what he looks like.
He's able to lounge around like a pool at the facility.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, he is.
That's
well, it's Germany.
Nice, Germany.
Well, they can't do the death penalty. That's not a thing. They've killed too many.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
This is why I'm showing you this is because this is what it looks like. When that mother was pushing her baby, this is what she saw jump out.
Yeah, he had a big dude.
I mean, wearing this stuff in a bra, I mean, it's just like crazy. He's huge.
Yeah.
I mean, look at these shoulders. He's fucking huge.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy must be like at least 250.
Yeah.
He's a big guy.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I just want to show
A
you
big
that.
person, regardless.
Yeah. So, I'm just going to go through the murders real quick. The fourth was an Inge Fischer, 34 years old. This was different because this was a younger lady. She was walking home. This was March 13th, 1991. This was 8 months later. And I think, and I don't know for sure, but, the last victim was found alive in the garbage pit. So I feel like he waited, let things cool off a little bit. She was walking home and he sprung out of the forest path, kicked her in the face, stabbed her to death. When she was dead, that's when he rapes her. And the hikers find her body 3 weeks later with her, quote, skirt pushed up and covered in mossy feces. The fourth killed, we talked about that, Tamara. The sixth victim were actually survivors, but barely. They were 2 girls, 12 years old each.
Oh, no.
Completely different. I mean, we started with older ladies. Now he's going to a 34-year-old. Now he's at 2 12-year-old girls. These 2 girls, Jana Harder and Jana Wintland, they were in the village of Sputtendorf, which is relatively close, another small village. They were in the forest, and they were near a church. He jumps out wearing nothing but these panties and this bra, and he starts to he has a knife with him at this point, and he starts slashing. This is also the first time he's trying 2 victims at once, so I think he's a little overconfident. He scars the face of one girl. She wiggles away, and she runs away. She's safe. She also got him in the face with her fingernail, and that's how police, they're now looking for a guy with a big-ass scratch on his face. The other girl, he started stabbing, but somehow, I don't know how, maybe she bit him or whatever. During all this craziness, she wiggled away, but barely survived. She ran, and she barely survived. She was severely injured, but she lived. Both girls lived. They gave a description to the police: over 6 foot tall, blonde, blue eyes, and they listed a $20,000 or 20,000 mark reward for the capture of him. Now this is before I looked it up. Germany does the euro now. Because I was thinking, like, the mark's not worth shit, right? Anyway, if you want to read this, Nicole. We're almost done, guys. Just stay with me a little bit longer. What are y'all talking about in there? Hormone blockers.
I don't have it yet.
Well, I hope you guys like this, man. It's kind of like obscure, but it's really weird. I really, really like these cases. So, and we're almost done. We're gonna go get something to eat here in a second, but
Honestly, you may just want to read it. I don't have it yet.
Just refresh it.
I am.
So, I guess I'm...
Okay.
I'm good.
Go ahead.
Well, are they identifying as a male or as a female at this point?
I don't know.
Schmidt ran away. Then, I think, now, when he was arrested, he was identifying as female. Schmidt ran away, then in panic, across fields, through the forest. It began to get dark. He passed a railroad track, a highway, a bridge. At a kiosk, he bought cigarettes and something to drink. He didn't know, he says, what actually was going on, only that it had failed once again. In a train station hall, he dreamed about the girls, how it would have been if...
So he takes a train. Now, this is the night of. The night of that he got the scratch on his face. He jumped out in front of those 2 12-year-old girls. He takes a train, and quite a far away, he gets into another village, and that is when he kills a 66-year-old woman who he had crawled through her window. So he is just ready to rape at that point. So, oh my God, this is terrible. At one point during all this, he did have a normal sort of kind of life. In 1991, he quit being a police after a year and a half, thank God. He became a farm worker. He got a girlfriend. He started living straight. Reminds me a lot of Jeffrey Dahmer. Remember, he had a 2-year period where he is, doing it for the Lord. And then that never really works. Then he gets worse than before. He lived a normal life that didn't last. And then he started collecting again. the hundreds and thousands of pastel black, pink panties, anything that he felt good on his body. Then he started strolling through the woods with his girlfriend, living with the girlfriend. He starts strolling through the neighborhood woods, and, German people were just like, I mean, there's a 6 fucking foot Sasquatch in a pink thong walking through the woods. Like, maybe we should check this out, type of thing. Because remember, they know that the murderer has a big foot, and 6'3" is in villages that small. It's it's pretty rare. So the police got very suspicious about those footprints. So let me go over his MO real quick. Opportunist killer. Usually he doesn't stalk victims. If a victim comes up, he's going to kill her. He would only kill when his, quote, innermost desires, end quote, drove him to it. That's what he said. He wears women's clothes. And if you want to read this is actually really interesting. This is the psychology here by a man who didn't actually cover this case because it was way before, but this is in the 70s. He wrote a book called Fear, Lust, and Destruction, and this is about the subject of fetishism. And I'm sending this to you. What? Oh shit. So
can you pull it up instead? It takes like 2 minutes.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. Like if you're gonna send it now, it'll take 2 minutes for me to get it. So.
All right, just read this.
Eberhard Schwartz wrote on the subject of fetishism in his book Fear, Lust, and Destruction. Taking possession of and putting on maternal clothing means not only the satisfaction of desires for bodily closeness and warmth, but at the same time an archaic identification and fusion with the mother, that is, a momentary symbolic restoration of the symbiotic mother-child unity.
So this is So this is crazy. So this guy, if his theory is correct, he is saying that this man is attracted to his mother. He has a love and hate relationship with his mother. Now think about it. And this guy continues, he says the following, quote, in the case of a continuing primary identification with the mother, the awakening of genital, phallic, sexual strivings actualizes the fear of having to detach oneself from the mother. The fear is warded off by the fetish's attempt to reestablish unity with the mother through a regressive revival of oral forms of the relationship. Basically, in a nutshell, I know that sounds crazy, but this is basically what he's saying. He has this love and hate relationship. Number one, he poops and pees and in these panties that his mother has, that his mother owns. He wears them and he poops and pees in them because he likes to. He has this desire to bring himself back to babyhood. He needs to be coddled by the mother. Maybe he didn't get enough attention as a baby, which people say about me all the time. Like, I didn't get enough mother care or whatever. But this, I probably cut that out.
Yeah.
He needs to feel like the mother is going to protect him. That's why he pees in her panties and stuff like that. Because, the baby, you can't hurt the baby. I'm just a baby. You know what I'm saying? Please, I need it. I'm just a baby. On the other hand, though, when he jerks off, when he masturbates into her panties, it is the opposite. It's a sign of rebellion. Like, no, I'm not a baby. I do what I want, I'll jack off in these if I want. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't know if I buy the theory, but it's definitely very interesting.
Yeah.
That's why, so he's definitely got mother issues.
I'll say.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So everyone at this point is looking for him. He's not doing himself any favors by hiding. You saw the Google Earth. If you didn't, then his MO are the victims that he's killing are in neighboring villages right by each other. He's a 6'3" guy wearing panties. Everyone's looking out to get him. On August 1st, 1991, 2 men that were jogging spotted this, quote, pink giant, which the tabloids have been calling him. And he was, quote, looking for some female person to perform these acts with me, end quote. They spot him. He didn't even notice these joggers at all. There were two men. He is in the forest by himself, wearing nothing but an open shirt with a bra visible, a blue skirt, women's skirt pulled over his genitals, and he has a bra. He is masturbating into the bra, and he is just sitting there like, ugh, ugh, ugh.
Okay, that was enough.
That was like really graphic.
I think everyone on the live chat like really wishes they didn't see that.
Did not like that.
Anyway.
Did not like that. No, did not like that.
So he is completely oblivious that there's two joggers just watching him. They stopped at this point. And then what do you think they do? They obviously run for their lives, right? Because they know this is the killer. No, they don't. They freaking man up and they rush this guy. Even though he's jerking his weasel, they rush him and they tackle his ass to the ground. Now this guy's got his wings in his hands jerking it. He doesn't even see these guys. Tackles them. They take the belts that they're wearing. They strap them up. And then they wait till the police get there. So this guy is finally arrested, right? And we're almost finished with this guy. I know this is fucking long. I know, dude. I know. Jen, looking at your watch.
It buzzed on my hand.
All right, I'm going to read this. This is from that same psychologist. Quote, in the case of continuing primary... Oh, wait, I already read that. Let me see. Oh, wait, we already read that. Let me see. So, all right, he's arrested. Court a year later in Potsdam, which Nicole has been to, obviously. He speaks in a high-pitched voice. He describes everything in detail. Not that he's bragging about it, but just that he was there. He says he doesn't remember all the details. He doesn't remember swinging the baby by its legs onto the oak tree.
Oh.
But, you know, that's what happened, right?
Yeah.
Quote, I started looking for a rubber doll for masturbation. This is why his MO, right? This is what he says. When I couldn't find one, I looked through the town's rubbish for something suitable. I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find anything, and I couldn't control myself any longer. Then I saw the first victim. I was overcome with desire. I raped her after I killed her, and to my great surprise, in my mind, she was still alive. When I put my hand on her breast, I became so excited I couldn't stop myself. So when asked about the baby, this was the first murder we talked about. He says, I can't remember, but there was, quote, something screaming out and crying, end quote.
Maybe it was the child.
So what do you think his sentence is? Is Germany, he can't get death penalty?
Life.
Well, I think he's in a mental facility.
What? Okay. All right.
For life.
Okay. His sentence was life in prison with a minimum of 15 years.
Well, good. Well, I mean, wait.
But,
He only has to serve 15 years?
I kind of fucked that up. His sentence was life in prison with a minimum of 15 years. After 15 years, life in a psychiatric facility, which he is in now. And he has a lot of freedom now. When he was in prison, he decorated his walls, wore women's clothes, grew his hair out, wore makeup, and in 2001, he petitioned the court that he wanted to become known as a female, and he went from Wolfgang Schmidt to Beate Schmidt, and in 2009, he started hormone treatments. His tits got bigger, his waist got slimmer, but the court stopped at the surgical procedures. They were like, no, we're not going to let you do that. No surgical procedures. All right.
I mean, that's fair. Why should the state pay for that?
Right.
Yeah, no shit. His younger brother said the following, quote, he is disgusting. I still don't understand how he killed those women and the baby. He destroyed our family. 3 potential employers wouldn't hire me when they found out I was his brother. He is very lucky to have been judged in Germany. In many other countries, he would have been sentenced to death, end quote. Another inmate moved into a cell. His or her name was Jens. She was transmutated into Jasmine. And
Transmutated?
or transgendered or whatever.
They identified it as Jasmine. That's all you have to say. They identified as Jasmine.
I'm not saying they, because that's fucking stupid. It's a one person. They is plural. All right, anyway. Sorry, Jen. I know you have strong opinions about this.
No, it's not even that I'm have strong opinions about this. I'm just trying to be like identify as the, I'm just trying to be correct.
So this girl or guy named Jen or Jasmine moved into the cell, and then she said that Germany is actually going to let her become a woman, and quote, "We're both going to become women, but I'm really upset that they won't give me a surgical operation." Anyway, long story short, Jasmine actually swallowed 2 razor blades because she was tired. She was tired of getting raped by her cellmate, which was this Wolfgang Beate.
Oh my God.
Yeah. What?
Wow.
I was not expecting that.
Nope.
Really?
No.
Out of all this shit, you weren't expecting that?
No, I wasn't.
Okay. So she was found unconscious in her cell, and now she said that she did it herself to kill herself, but they kind of think that that's not the case. She was constantly being raped, and then, I mean, they can't prove it otherwise, but she says the following, quote, I swallowed 2 razor blades. I wanted to die. Why? Because Beate, is it Beate?
Beate.
Because Beate is jealous of me because I'm having the operation and she isn't. She was crying when she said this. She's been terrorizing me. And when we were alone in the shower, she raped me. Beate says about her prison life. Now, she only spent 15 years in prison. Quote, "The others are nasty to me. They say that if I have the operation..."
Don't do the voice.
They say that if I have the operation, I could get a fat ass. That really hurts. Then I have to cry. I cry a lot now, but it helps me. So right now, it is in a mental institution forever. And what is it? He, they?
She.
I'm not saying they.
She.
You can say she.
She.
So right now, Beate is in a mental institution, and she has free ability to roam around, which is why you saw that photo right there. And let me see. She even gets escorted releases, and so far she's really enjoyed that, which is really good, especially in October 2000 when, accompanied by a nurse, she goes and visits her mother, nearly stabs her to death, and then stabs the nurse. Then she flees from them and goes and beats a 60-year-old woman to death and then steals her car. And then after that,
yikes.
And then after that, she tells a newspaper, quote, "I've always been an honest skin, a good-natured person."
What?
I don't think so. I don't think that accurately describes
Regardless of gender or how you identify, you're not
a good person.
So
Not a good person.
that is have y'all heard that story? I mean,
No.
this is her right now. She's still doing her thing. Blue skirt, pink shirt.
She's still in the mental hospital?
Yeah, they ain't no
They
fucking
can't
way.
let her out for sure.
I mean, the escorted releases. She almost killed her own mother.
So they can't put her in prison again?
No, I mean she's or he is all fucked up in the head. I mean, he's got mental problems.
Needs heavy medication.
Well, I mean, I don't agree with that necessarily. I think that they should be in prison for attempting to murder someone even if they were outside of prison and then were in the mental facility. Then I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. But
Here's another photo of
them.
She got old titties.
Yeah, she started her hormones, but not surgery.
She's doing a shit ton of hormones. Apparently, she's still alive.
Yeah.
Hopefully, goddamn, she'll never get let out. I mean, she literally got an escorted release and almost and killed somebody. She killed somebody.
Yeah, I would assume that with the number of crimes, that's just a danger to society.
And you guys saw this. This is her in the mental institution. So she has free reign, and there's photos of her walking through the hospital, like this photo right here that you just saw. She's she's actually like walking through the hospital, like no handcuffs or anything. She
Well, at least she hasn't killed anybody since she's been there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
mean, fucking nuts.
Clearly,
man.
prison nor other.
But here's the thing, though. Like, even if you're if you're,
Sorry, I'm not trying to be politically incorrect. I just don't get. I don't want to call them they because that just doesn't make any fucking sense to me. I ain't trying to be a dick or anything.
It doesn't matter what makes sense to you. It's what someone else wants.
Yeah. Okay, she doesn't have any fucking what she wants.
I get it.
She's
I'm
a
just-
fucking baby killer.
I'm just stating in general, like you're kind of
Sorry.
putting it with a murderer. I get it. You can call they're a murderer.
I
Primarily.
just don't understand, like, if you murder someone, and it's like, okay, well, we'll move them to the mental hospital. Like, why would you? If you murder someone again, like, I don't know.
No.
Like
I don't
solitary
know. I don't know.
confinement is probably best.
Yeah, I don't know if that
I
was
do-
the appropriate prison sentence or sentence for them. I just don't, because if you kill someone else, it's like, dang, like you gotta put them in you can't let them be a danger to society. You can't let them roam.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, sorry about that, Shram and Wolfie. I just use the name instead of pronoun.
Yeah, if the pronoun bothers you, use their
It doesn't
name.
bother me. I'm just confused. You know, I'm from the South though. Like, you know,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it. I'm just
so I don't know. But I will say I do think that Beate is mentally messed up. I mean, let's go back to when she was 7 years old. 7 and
yeah.
you know,
There's a lot there.
pooping in her mom's panties. I mean, I don't think she should be in a prison. You know what I'm saying? Because
Don't.
not in a prison. I mean, she literally almost killed her cellmate.
Well, yeah, that's where like probably not okay to have roommates.
Yeah.
Needs to be by themselves.
I'm not doing it hatefully. I just don't understand. Listen, if someone was transgendered or whatever, I wouldn't do that. But dude, this person is fucking terrible. So I
Yeah,
don't want to
it's-
give him any
yeah,
fucking
I get it.
like she wants to be a woman and take hormones. Dude, that just irks me. You know what I'm saying? Like she fucking slammed a baby against the wall and like raped and killed a bunch of people. I don't know.
Not a good human being.
Don't worry, I won't put me being fucking sexist in the podcast or whatever it is.
It's all good.
I'm also from the South. You guys gotta give me some credit or give me some leanway there. I mean, you're gonna go see Mama tomorrow.
I am, and that is where I just keep my mouth shut.
Friend?
Yeah, and you
Friend?
guys,
Or
besides,
are you now wife?
I'm wife, I suppose.
besides Lauren, you guys are from California, so you guys like live the PC world.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
I mean-
y'all are good about that over there.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I fucked up. I'm sorry. I love you too. You know.
well, I think we're gonna eat some pizza.
Yes, please.
Yeah. All right. So I hope you guys like that. It was kind of crazy. I don't know.
Wild.
All right. Shit. I don't know. I'll be on Discord later. If you guys want to hit a movie,
Yeah.
we have time.
My
so-
phone is in my pants pocket at my house, but I will watch a movie for a bit before I drive home.
All right. I'll put something on the Discord if you guys want. If not, it's all right. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy that. Until next time, good night, you lovely, lovely people.